Welcome back, Edson. I got to ask, the win last time out, we saw the emotion that you had that night, but just can you put that into perspective, just how much it meant for you to finally get back in the win column?
It's funny. When the fight finished, I was so scared. For real. I said, "Oh, come on." In my mind, I said, I have to finish it because I finish, I haven't, I have to finish. But when I go to the judge hands, I was like, "Oh, please, God, not do it again, not again, not again." But yeah, it's crazy feeling. That's what happen when you don't finish the fight.
Does it change things like training and preparing for a fight, like knowing you don't have the weight of those losses on your shoulder? I mean, has it been a different feel like in the gym as you prepare?
Yes, I think it's automatic. I have to put in my mind, say, hey, if I give the judge a chance to decide if I win or loss, it's gonna happen again. And that's I was like, okay, I have to finish. That's on my mind right now. I have to finish because I don't want to pass through this again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Jorge Masvidal famously, right? He said, "Oh, I just realized if I just knock all these people out, I don't have to worry about it." I mean, can you say something like that to yourself? Because at the highest level, it's kind of hard to just be like, "Well, I'll just knock everybody out. That's easier."
It's funny, like you said, it's not easy like that. Finish the fight, especially in the high level. But I know I can finish. That's in my mind. I know I can finish anybody. Look at my last two fights. I dropped the guys. It's a little detail I don't finish, but yeah, I can finish.
Nice. 7 months, right, since you fought last. Was that by design? Did you have things to address, or did you hope to fight a little bit sooner?
Yes, I was, like you said, I hope to fight sooner, but I think the fight come the right time. Give me a time to train and get better and better every single day. I feel better and never. I'm get older and feel stronger, faster, everything getting better, because I feel I get learn my body. I can, feel my body what I need to do, and the fight come in the right time.
Yeah. What do you think about the opponent, a guy that's had some buzz around him? A lot of people look at him as kind of an up and coming type guy. Do you see him as a top prospect like that?
Yes, of course. He's number 9, I think, in the rank. He's one of the best. He's a top 10. Always his fight, he's put a show. I like to watch him because I know every time he's fight, he's put a show. Look at his last fight. I think his last 2 fights, great fights. And that's making me very excited. It making me like, okay, you have to train because the guy's tough. And that's I was training a lot, and I'm ready for this.
Have your goals changed at all? Like, I mean, like I said, when you were dealing with the losses, I'm sure the goal was just get a damn win. You know what I mean? But now, has it changed to like what you want to accomplish or what you're moving towards?
Yes, of course, I was, more than ever. I feel I have everything to be a featherweight champ. I have everything, more than ever. And I feel that's my time. I signed a new contract UFC for 6 more fights. I know that's gonna be my best contract in my life, and that was very exciting.
It's hard to talk about championship aspirations, right? When you have losses. But now you're back on a winning streak. Do you feel like this is an opportunity to make a statement to kind of remind people that like, hey, I'm still that guy?
For sure, for sure. I think, especially from the next fight right now, if I go there, put a big show, everybody remember me. Hey, it's on the right way to get his chance for the title shot. That's making me very excited. That's I think about every single day. I go to the gym, train hard, and I know I'm on the way.
What do you think about how popular leg kicks are getting right now, right? The calf kick, like that's like the big thing in sport. You're like the guy, you've been the master of that since you came in. What do you think seeing like how much of a weapon it is in MMA now?
I don't know why I do this in my first fight in UFC. I finished the guy more than 10 years ago with the leg kicks. Everybody got surprised right now. But yeah, man, the simple works. That's I really believe. The simple leg kicks, calf kicks work very well, and it's always work in my fights. If you see my all fights, I always catch the guy in the leg and it still work well.
Last thing for me, talk to me about what kind of fight you think we're going to see. Because on paper, it looks like it's probably going to be a pretty exciting fight. Are you expecting it to be kind of a back and forth war, or do you think you can go out there and dominate the guy?
I want to go there and dominate for sure, but it's going to be a big war. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big war. That's what I'm training for. I'm ready to 15 minutes, go back and forth, and it's going to be very exciting. I'm a fan. I love to watch this fight. I know when this fight finish, I want to go straight back to watch because I know it's going to be a fun fight for sure.
Edson right here. Outside of Shane's durability and his wild style of fighting, what do you make of his actual technical skills inside the octagon?
He's really good. He's a great boxer. He's have a really good boxing. There's a lot of pressure, and he moves very well. He's a great fighter. You talk about one of the best guys in the world.
And then was it his last fight, that fight against Josh Emmett that a lot of people said was one of the best fights of the year? Was that really when he got on your radar as a possible opponent?
Yeah, maybe. Why not?
Edson over here. You talked about being prepared for a war. Are you content winning a technical fight as long as you get your hand raised, or do you have to put on that show that you're known for putting on?
Every time I was stepping octagon, I go there to be technical. I try to play my game, but my game it's a show. Everybody like to watch my fights because every time I was up there, I was ready for big war, for war, and that's what I'm waiting for. That's a training this camp for war.
And John alluded to you from day one. You've been a kick specialist here at the UFC. Have you ever, when you see something like that happen to Chris Weidman, I know it's part of the game. Has that ever crossed your mind, as much as an active kicker you've been, that like that's a chance that you take when you wind up and kick with that force that y'all kick with?
It's a risk. That's a part of the job. That's part of my job. You see how many car accidents having every single day. And you don't stop to drive your car. I do the same thing. I see sometimes the guys broke the leg with the kick, but I definitely don't stop to throw the kick. But I know this can happen with me. That's part of the job. It's hard to watch, of course. It's so hard to watch, but it's part of the job.
I know you were active. You fought during COVID, but was COVID, did it help you out or did it hurt you? Since you're older, did it kind of slow down your progress or kind of like give you a chance to go back to that drawing board and add some tricks to make the run that you want to make?
Sorry, can you?
During COVID, did the downtime in COVID, did that help you out or did that hurt you? Or did it give you that chance to go back to the drawing board and add more to your game to make a run like you want to make a run for that belt?
Yes, definitely helped me. It's one thing, COVID helped me a lot because I will stay a lot with my family, with my kids, and that's the COVID. The people say, stay in the quarantine, stay in the family, in the house. They say, that's a perfect, I really love it. But yeah, it's helped me too to keep my mind strong, and I work super hard in the COVID time, every single day, sometimes in my garage. But thank God I have the best team in the world, American top team. And he's not stopped one day in the COVID time. I trained super hard the whole period of the COVID, and that's what's here right now.
And final question for me: with Houston being a fight town, one of the UFC's best towns to put on great action-packed fights, you think you can get a feel of that adrenaline with crowd finally? You had a crowd in over a year and a half. Are you looking forward to that?
I was preparing myself for that because it's different, very, very different. Especially for my style, every time I hit the guy, I feel the people like, oh, that's making me very excited, like pushing me, go again. And I'm very excited to see everybody back, man. Very excited and very, very happy to have opportunity to fight against whole crown.
Is your son still only doing jiu-jitsu?
Sorry?
Is your son still only training jiu-jitsu?
No, he stopped. I don't push him to do nothing in any sport, but he's very athlete. He do everything, and he started doing baseball this season. He doing very well. It's not because I'm daddy, daddy. You see, oh, he's really good. No, but he's doing very well, and he loved baseball. It's funny because in Brazil you don't have baseball. I never watch a game of the baseball. I don't know the rules. I don't know nothing about the baseball, and he love it. Love it. He played twice a week, and he still love it with the baseball.
So you don't know what position he plays?
I have no idea. I know you have to hit the ball and run. That's it. That's how I train with him. No, I throw the ball, you hit the ball. Run, go! That's it. That's how I know about the baseball.